Hello and welcome to session 3. I'm your facilitator, Nikisha Geddes, and I'm so happy that you're taking this journey with us. So today we're going to talk about Me Inc. Yes, you heard me correct. Me Inc. It's time for you to start thinking about yourself as the core of everything you do, just like an organization. So it has been said that an organization is a living organism. There are certain things an organism require to in order to strive. Hello, how are you? Welcome to session 3. I'm so happy that you're taking this journey with us. I'm your facilitator, Nikisha Geddes. So, we're going to talk about today Me Inc. Yes, Me Inc. It is so important for you to recognize that you are the core of everything that you do. In order for you to walk into your purpose, it's time to take care of you. So, it is. It has been said that an organization is a living organism. There are certain things an organism require in order to strive. Organization need to be nurtured, have a purpose, and require constant evaluation and re-evaluation to ensure that it is meeting its goals, values, and vision of the organization. You are no different, my friend. It's time for you to know what are your core values? What are your core vision for you? It's time for you to know that you need to evaluate yourself on a regular basis. I evaluate myself every 6 months because guess what? Sometimes we forget what it is that we're working on. And it's time for us to evaluate ourselves to ensure that we're progressing in the direction that we destined to be in. And if we're not progressing, so that we can make those course corrections. There are 9 areas of your life you need to assess and improve on to ensure meetings operate successfully. This self assessment will bring you awareness in areas and create that environment and attract exactly what you need to attract. You are important to everything that you're doing. It's time for us to stop putting our needs on the back burner. It's time for us to start putting our desires on the back burner. It's time for us to say yes, yes, yes to me. So some of the areas that you need to recognize is you. You are the core of everything that you're doing. The core of you that is unchanged. What are your values? What do you stand for? What are the things that make you you? Ask yourself these questions and write them down. What are your beliefs, ideas, your knowledge, your cultural norms, the framework of you? What are those things that are cultural about you that you bring to the table? I want you to think about your body, your physical body. Are you happy with it? Your health. Is it in good order? Your energy. What kind of energy? How are you during the morning, in the afternoon, in the night? Recognize these things. The next thing is spiritual. Are you connected to a higher source? Are you love? Do you love yourself? Because we have to recognize that how we love ourselves is how we can love others. How we treat ourselves is how we're going to treat others. How we treat ourselves, that's how others are going to treat us. The way others treat us is a reflection of how we treat ourselves. Relationship, very important. What are your relationship with friends, with your colleagues, your co-workers, your boss, your children? It's time for us to evaluate these things. Let's look at your network, your community, your church. What does that look like? Your finance, very important. Are you where you need to be financially? Are you able to budget? Are you able to do the things that you want to do? Next is physical, your home. Are you comfortable at home? What does that environment look like? Is it a place that you want to run home to? Does it have things that represent you, who you are? When people walk in your house, are they able to say, yes, this is Nikisha's home? One of the things about me is yellow. I love yellow. Yellow is my spiritual color, my spiritual sign. You walk in my house, you will see yellow. You'll see my spirit in my house. You will see a little bit of Nikisha in my home. Your office, your furniture, your car that you drive, does it represent you? And nature, very important. Are you connected with nature, the circle of life? Are you connecting with that? Recently, I adopted a kitten, and oh my goodness, this kitten, connecting with this kitten bring a whole new meaning to life, because I didn't really recognize that a kitten is almost like a baby, because I'm so used to a cat being independent, but it brings a new perspective to living creatures, right? Because we just take certain things for granted. And here I am nurturing a kitten, feeding her from a bottle every 2-3 hours, like I did with my own children. I am amazed that this kitten needs so much attention. If I hadn't adopted this kitten, I wouldn't be able to understand her needs. Now I have a new respect for living creatures because they're so much like us, more than we know. Are you connected with nature? That connection with that kitten changed me. Now that change I'm able to implement in my life, in those around me, and in everything that I do. So I want you to download this self-reflection that I'm giving you. Download this worksheet, take a moment and go through it. And the areas that you need to develop in, I want you to find ways to develop these areas. Work on yourself. Evaluate yourself regularly. Reevaluate. Write your mission statement for you. What are your core values? These are the things that's going to help you navigate to your purpose. It's one thing to say, I want to live my purpose, but you need to be connected with your purpose. When you're connected with your purpose, you will attract everything that you need for you to walk into your purpose, for you to serve those that are waiting for you. The time is now for you to develop Me Inc. Have a great day. Bye.